What's going on, guys? So in this video I'm going to be talking about powerful goal setting. It's a speech that I presented in my Toastmasters group that I go to every Tuesdays. Well, anyways, if you don't know what Toastmasters is, it's basically a way for you to challenge yourself to come up and speak in front of a group of people, and also give critiques on the speeches, pretty much. Basically, overall, it just helps develop you to become a better leader. So yeah, again, check out this video. The speech is around 5 to 7 minutes long. Well, you have to have it within 5 to 7 minutes long. But yeah, hopefully you learned something and a new way to set your goals. Check it out. How many of you guys have a goal that has been latent or in the back burner? Okay, awesome. So keep that goal in mind. And hopefully today, these steps are simple, but hopefully today these steps can really just help you create more power in your goal. There's two main parts that I really want to talk about. The first part is just power in writing your goals down and affirmations, saying affirmations. Second part is actually setting your goal. So for the first part, I want to talk about a story. Again, I always relate to personal training because that's where my experience comes from. Well, anyway, so we had an employee challenge at work, and the challenge was all the employees that work there, they can choose to pick any trainer they want to train with them, and the way the competition works is for 2 months, each trainer would have a team of around 4 people at the max. And you would train your employees, and whoever can lose the most body fat in 2 months, which is 8 weeks, we would train twice a week. The trainer would win 800, and the client would win 800. So from day one, I said, hey, I'm going to win this challenge. And my client that won said, I need to win this challenge. So there was a sense of urgency already there for both of us. The person who got in second place lost 4%. And if you guys are familiar with body fat, it usually on average takes 1% to 1.5% to lose in a month. So it's amazing if you can lose 4%. My client won by 4.1. So I'll take that 0.1 any day. But anyways, it could have been by luck. It could have been because she really wanted to achieve it, or I knew what I was doing as a trainer, or it could have just been a miracle, because as a trainer, sometimes people don't do exactly the things that you try to get them to do. So for me, it felt like a miracle because it was tough. Well, I'm not saying that to brag, but just to show you guys the powerful meaning of how I feel like that happened. Every single day before I went to bed, I wrote down my goal. And I believe before you go to bed, you're having that thought process in your mind, and it sets you out throughout the entire day, the next day. And when you first wake up in the morning, I wrote my goals again, and I truly believe that helps you out as well, because the first 15 to 30 minutes of your day, the things that you say to yourself, the things that you listen to can carry on throughout the whole day, sets your mood out throughout the whole day. And affirmations. So I did not just only write down my goals, but I also stated it out loud, ridiculously in the mirror. And I said it with feelings. When you say your goals, you don't just say, yeah, I want to win. You have to have more feelings behind it, because the more feelings you add in there, the more emotion is involved. The more emotion is involved, the more serious and committed you are towards that goal. And it becomes more realistic and believable for you to achieve it. So the steps that I received was from one of my online mentors that I just watch all the time. His name is Jared Grossman, if you're interested in looking him up. But the way I look at the goals is there's 6 steps. Well, before the steps, get a whiteboard. I feel like a whiteboard really helps you out to just erase it, write it. But step number 1 is, what do you want? A lot of times we go through life not really knowing what we really want. Sometimes I meet people that just say, hey, I want a car, or hey, I want to just lose weight, but they don't really know why. Like, what's the purpose behind it? So going to the second part is, why do you want that goal? What is it going to bring to you? If you want a car, oh yay, it's gonna be able to get me from place to place. I really need it for work. If you want to be healthy, it's just gonna make me feel better. There has to be a more deeper connection to just wanting it. Third step, what are you willing to give up for it? What are you willing to sacrifice for it? When I said I wanted to win the competition, I said I'm going to sacrifice my time. I'm going to just see what I can do to be creative. I'm going to read certain things. I'm going to learn. I was willing to sacrifice my time because with my clients, there was 4 people. One had a lot of injuries, but he knew what he was doing. The other one was very experienced, and 2 just did not know much about training, so it was hard. Different types of people. And what I told him was, what I was willing to give up, I said, if one of you guys win, to motivate, if one of you guys win the trainer split, I will half it with you guys. Half my share with you guys. I regret that now, but I've done it. But that gives them a sense of motivation too, to have something to look after. So we all win. And at the end of it, why do you deserve it? You have to ask yourself, is your sacrifice, the things that you sacrifice, has to be the reason why you deserve it. So again, I was willing to sacrifice time and everything to make sure they win. We didn't get paid as a trainer's pay. We just got paid as a regular, maybe starting pay. So even though I was training 4 people, I wasn't even training 1 person for the pay that we get. But I said, I want someone to win. I want to change someone's life. So I deserve this because I want to change someone's life. And at the end of it, number 5, the 5th step is to take action every single day. Even if it's just something really small that you can do, even if it's just one small habit at a time, if you take small little steps every single day, it will amount to things that are bigger and bigger, and then your goal is going to become more achievable. So with that said, I would like to challenge you guys today for at least 30 days. It's a simple step, but it's sometimes with our day-to-day life, we have a hard time even doing the simple step. And that step is a challenge to just write whatever your goal is that you have for 30 days straight and see what that can do for you. And I truly believe when you write your goal down again for 30 days and keep on saying it every single day, it just gets into your brain, it becomes a part of you, it becomes a sense of urgency. Thank you.